I've been struggling to write this script for a while now, and truthfully, I'm still not 100% sure how to even describe how I'm feeling. Star Wars has been a massive part of my life since I was a little kid, and I still remember feelings of overwhelming excitement and glee anytime I watched a new movie or got a new video game. And those feelings even persisted as a young adult when the first Disney Star Wars films were coming out. But lately, something has changed. I don't feel that excitement anymore, and it's been replaced with a feeling I never thought I could even associate with my favorite franchise: boredom. Even as new shows and games are releasing, I just don't seem to care about them. Like, at all. The Acolyte was a chore to watch, I have no faith Ubisoft can make a good Star Wars game, and that mobile game Hunters just looked a little bit too generic and hero shootery for me. This is a first for me, and I'm not quite sure what to do. As I sit here struggling to wrap my head around what happened, I figured it might be best to put my thoughts into a video and maybe get some feedback from the greater community. I'm Zach from the Five Nights Tavern, and today, I want to sit down with everyone and talk about why Star Wars has worn me out. Let's get started. The catalyst for me wanting to sit down and write this script came when I sat down to watch The Acolyte, which at the time of me recording this has only the first 2 episodes out. My friends and I gathered like we always do to enjoy some new Star Wars, but within only a few minutes, we were bored. The story was laughably dull and nonsensical, the characters were bland, and the actors were stiff. The whole thing almost felt like a poorly written soap opera. But we slogged through it and we did our best to give it a fair shot, but by the end, we felt our time had been wasted and that The Acolyte wasn't a story worth telling. We then put on the Umbara arc from the Clone Wars to cleanse our palate and enjoy the remainder of our evening. That's how bored we were with it. This had got me thinking about other Star Wars media that was about to release, and my mind drifted to that new Ubisoft game, Star Wars Outlaws, that's coming out in a few months. I went and I watched the new trailers, and it just didn't feel right to me. Ubisoft had burned me just a few many times, and I fairly quickly decided that I wasn't going to be buying this game. Sure, the gameplay looked okay, but recent Ubisoft games like Skull and Bones had left me with no faith in the project. Couple that with the $130 pre-order editions, weird content locked behind season passes. It's a single-player game, for God's sakes. Take your scum and villainy somewhere else, Ubisoft. So now I'm 0 for 2 on new releases with only a mobile game left to look into. I've been hearing about Star Wars Hunters for quite some time now, and I think it's been out in Europe for several months, but this one's a bit hard for me to talk about since I'm not much into the mobile gaming scene. Hunters looks cool, don't get me wrong, but in all fairness to the game, hero shooters just aren't my thing, so this game was really never going to be for me. I hope everyone playing it's having a good time though, and that the game lasts for the foreseeable future. If it's cool, let me know about it, maybe I'll check it out. I know I've just been complaining for the past few minutes, but I really am struggling to get excited about Star Wars anymore and to really wrap my head around why. The entire community has been trying to tear itself apart for years now, and the negativity only seems to be amplifying with each new release. I understand the need for criticism, and the quality of content from release to release can vary wildly, but there is a difference between criticism and actual hatred, and it seems the community loves to hate Star Wars more than anything else. Of course, I'm guilty of some of this too. I've complained my fair share, but I also try to praise and provide good criticism to the best of my ability when I can. I want to love Star Wars. I do love Star Wars. I want to cheer with each new release, but I just can't do that right now, and it's kind of a downer. This is where I pass my rambling over to you. How do you feel about Star Wars right now? Excited? Angry? Bored? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you enjoying The Acolyte? Are you excited for Star Wars Outlaws? Maybe you can give me a new perspective so I can enjoy them better and be pumped for them. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and if you enjoyed the video, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, cheers.